blessing in disguise for you, Arsenal. You can now concentrate solely on the Premier League. No Thursday night football and having to play on a Sunday. It's Saturday to Saturday. Or are you a little bit angry tonight? There's a European trophy on offer there. Probably you go through that game, you're the favourites to win it, but you've gone out. Let's go to Josh, who's an Arsenal fan. Right, Josh?
Josh up.
Hello, boys. How we doing?
Yeah, good. Josh, what do you make of that?
You got it all wrong, man. You got it all wrong. It's massive to win a trophy and keep the confidence going. I mean, you look at Ten Hag. I didn't see him resting players. Now, I know they're not top of the league, but you've got to keep the momentum going. Like, we ain't won a European trophy in 30 years. Like, it's not, you can't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm sure Emery did that last year. Not last year, when he was there, he put all his eggs in the Europa League basket, and we flopped top four. And you think about it, boys. If Arsenal don't win the league, this season will be looked at as a failure.
Yeah. And
that's the problem here. That's the problem.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I said in the break. I said, this is only a good result for Arsenal if they win the league. If you don't win the league and you do crumble, and you've got some tough fixtures, by the way.
You think of the pressure on them young boys now going into every game now, knowing we've got this league, that's it, and we've got this massive monster in Man City behind us who ain't letting up. I don't know what's going to happen, you know what I mean? But you got it wrong tonight, you know what I mean? Play your best team and get the job done.
Yeah, but I think what this does show us is something that's been said before, is actually Arsenal's squad or strength in depth. You know, the fact that you've said resting players. If this was Manchester City, it would be saying rotating players. And that's the difference between squads like Man City's and Manchester United's to a certain extent, although that squad needs investment. So I feel for managers in this situation because there's a balance between looking ahead to the game against Palace at the weekend, right? You know, even though you should go on to win it, that's not going to be easy the way Palace play, and making sure that you give minutes to other players. But when you go out, when you lose, always comes back to the manager. Why didn't he play this player?
And that's. Sorry to cut you, mate. How can you rotate and you're playing a team that just came down for the Champions League? That's disrespect. That's disrespect. Spurs played them. Do you remember when you played them, O'Hara?
Yeah.
What happened? It's a tough game.
Yeah.
I saw one of your goals was late.
They're a good team. They're a good team.
Disrespectful. Of course they're a good team.
So what would you... Okay, here's a question for you, Joshua. What would you have done differently? Because I'm looking at this team here now. I'm going to go through it for those that know. Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Saliba, Gabriel Zinchenko, Fabio Vieira, Jorginho, Xhaka, Nelson, Gabriel Jesus and Martinelli. That's a... Where's the weakness other than Odegaard?
Odegaard's our best player. When Odegaard doesn't play, Arsenal are not the same team. So he's got to play. He's a captain. It's a quarter-final of the Europa League competition. We ain't won a trophy in 30 years, a European trophy. It's disrespect. You can't rotate, right? We play our starting lineup, boys. I'm telling you, that game's over. And guess what? If it does go to penalties, you can bring Jorginho on. But no, he started him, and then he took him off. You got it all wrong today, boys.
Yeah. No, look,
I think he makes some really good points.
He does make some valid points.
Play your best team, take them off, and you're winning the game.
Yeah, but that never works like that, does it?
What do you mean?
But it's not a bad team. Have you seen the team put out?
No, it's not a bad team. But Odegaard should have started that game.
Odegaard's the one that you look at and go, yes, all right, I buy that. He's the skipper. He's been sensational this season. But you're playing Jesus. He needs a game. Is it wrong to have started him today?
No. You play Jesus, but I think Odegaard needs...
45, by the way, Jesus as well. I don't know whether that was the intention. Seems a strange substitution in 45 minutes.
Picked up injuries as well. Tomiyasu and Saliba go off injured. Let's go to Zach, who's an Arsenal fan. All right, Zach?
All right, boys. Thanks for having me on, lads. Great show.
I really appreciate you. Look, you've been at the game. What do you make of that? Are you happy that you've gone out?
I've got to say, Jamie, it's a fantastic result. I mean, what a night. We had a nice little training round, kickabout for Jesus, get him to play. It was basically a match that should have been behind closed doors, where they just invited the fans to watch, which was great. I was highly entertained. We're out of the Europa League. We just focus on the Premier League now. It's a perfect result. Win-win.
It's not a perfect result, though, is it? Come on, Zach. I mean, Arsenal, a huge football club, firing on all cylinders right now. You know, you want to win that competition.
Probably the favourite to win it, I would have said.
Winning the Europa League is huge.
It's beneath us, though, Jay. Come on. I mean,
How can you say it's beneath you? You ain't won a European trophy for 30 years.
He's a winding up.
It's beneath us. We're being back in the Champions League next season. Tuesday night, much better than Thursday. I was supposed to have a date tonight. This is what I'm sacrificing for this kind of stuff. So it's just a big result all round. This is the kind of stuff we want as Arsenal fans. We'll focus on Crystal Palace. We'll beat them on Sunday. Then we got Leeds, and then we're flying. No worries about.
I'll tell you what, this could blow up in your face. I'm telling you, Zach. This is only a good result for Arsenal if you go on and win the league.
Yeah, and you got to win Saturday now. If you're resting players, so if Sunday, if you go on and not beat Crystal Palace at the weekend, then you'll go, look, what's the point of resting Odegaard? What's the point of resting Partey? Saka? That's where this conversation will become louder.
No, it was just about keeping everyone limbo, keeping everyone fresh, getting some minutes on.
You picked up 2 injuries.
No one minded.
By the way, taking off Jesus at 45 minutes, I don't like the look of that. You don't play a player.
45 minutes.
You bring him on.
His first start, 45 minutes.
You bring him on though when you play 45. You don't take him off at 45. It's not friendly.
Yeah, because then the player that starts, who's fit, who's coming on, and he's getting dragged after 45 minutes, you think, he's having a nightmare. I'm putting Jesus
you said
on.
Only 45 minutes. That's all he was going to play.
Yeah, I think that's a tactical decision.
I think you got
give him 45 minutes. You play him at the weekend. Give him 60 minutes. You can't afford to lose him now, Jesus, because Nketiah is injured.
No, you can't. But that's not good management. You don't take a player for half time. You don't plan to do that.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't, mate. You don't.
He's obviously disrespected the game because he hasn't played his best team, and he took Jesus off.
That's poor. You do not intend to take a player for half time. I don't get that. Disrupts the whole team. Why are you making a substitution like that planned at half time when you've already been forced into making 2 subs during the game? So now he's down to 3, and it's half time. Now I wonder whether he might have a little niggle. I don't think that's planned personally. Could be wrong. But that shouldn't be planned.
I disagree. I reckon they get him off the pitch, 45 minutes, 60 at the weekend, and then build him up, and then you got the run in. Let's go to Samuel, who's an Arsenal fan. All right, Samuel?
Evening, gents. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, sorry, just on that. Sorry. When you make substitutions, you can only make subs at certain times of the game, can't you? And one of them is at half-time. That doesn't count. Do you know what I mean? Do you know the way that you can do the subs? You can do the substitutions. So he's forced into making 2 subs in the first half.
Right.
So that's 2 separate subs. Then you've only got one other substitution left. So I think what's happened, so he's had to take White off, he's had to take Holding off, and I think...
What do you mean? No. He's had to take Saliba off and Tomiyasu.
Oh, sorry, put those 2 on. Do apologise. He's taken Tomiyasu and Saliba. He's been forced into that. So they're 2 substitutions.
Yeah.
You've only got one more in play.
Right.
The half-time substitution doesn't count. So it's one of those.
You can make it's a free sub.
It's a free sub, almost.
Right, so
right?
That's why he took Jesus.
That's why he's taken him off. He may well have wanted to keep him on for an hour, but he's thought, do you know what? I can't afford to have no more substitute. He didn't want to make all 3 at 60, whatever it would have been.
Yeah. All right,
I think that's what's happened.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Samuel, who's an Arsenal fan. All right, Samuel.
Hello. My point is, this was our best chance to win a trophy, and I think we bottled it. I'm not convinced that we're going to win the league. And Jason, I agree with you. I feel that Arteta's decision-making is terrible. His in-game management is not good enough. If we had Pep or Klopp in charge, I would put my house on it that we'll win the league. But with Arteta, I'm not very convinced.
Samuel, you can't say that. You can't say that.
No, I think
Jason, I can, because he's shown it.
Which Jamie? You're talking Jamie or Jason?
Yeah, Samuel, you can't say that. Arteta's got it bang right in pretty much every game this season. Even his in-game management is really good. He took off Smith Rowe against Bournemouth. When he'd put him on and then took him off, and you put Nelson on and you win the game. His in-game management has been very good.
Yeah, it does feel a bit harsh saying that. I was questioning the timing of the sub. That told me there was either a niggle. But having looked at it again, knowing you can only make 3 subs during the game, I think that he's been forced into it because of the 2 subs he was forced to make. So I'll take that back. I actually think making that sub, he had no real choice.
Yeah.
Did he?
Well, because then he might be forced to be playing Jesus for 90 minutes, 120 minutes.
Yes, and he don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. Samuel, are you worried it's falling apart? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're not. Ultimately, this was our best chance to win a trophy, okay? For me, we're not going to win the league because I just feel like we're going to fall apart. Like I think you were saying this 2 days ago, Jamie. When it comes to the big games, we're not going to win those big games, and therefore we're not going to win the league.
What?
I thought we should have gone for the Europa League and make sure that we go at least to the final and hopefully win it from there.
Yeah.
We're not going to win against Man City, I'm telling you now. And we're not going to beat Liverpool away. Those are the games that are literally going to...
I can't believe what I'm hearing here. I mean,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but he's right, though. Europa League's a huge competition. You get to the final of that for fans. That's a big day.
I'm not underestimating that one little bit. Do not... But he's having a pop at Arteta about and the team. I've lost 3 games this season.
Yeah, no, I disagree with him with Arteta, but I think he should have played a better side.
The games they've lost are Man United away, Man City at home.
Yeah.
Can't remember the other one.
No, nor can I.
But in the big heads, I mean, they beat Chelsea away. They beat your mob.
They got some big games coming up, Arsenal, and that's for sure. They got
Everton away.
They got some big games. So, they've got Crystal Palace at the weekend. They need to win that one.
I still think
they got Man City, then they got Chelsea, then they got Newcastle. That little 2 weeks there.
You know all of them, didn't you?
No, I know that.
You know the dates, the kick-off time, home or away.
It is.
Is it keeping you up?
It is keeping me up at night. It's hurting.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.